So today we're going to do something that you guys have been commenting for quite some time, probably because I haven't done it, and for some reason you guys want to see it. So we're doing the Rule 5 draft only rebuild. That's the only way I can improve the team. No trades, no first year draft, no free agent signings, just the Rule 5 draft. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be kind of an interesting challenge because, like, you can get some prospects, but at the same time, you know, they have to go in the MLB team because they can't get sent to the minors, or you have to release them. So, like, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can get a good team. Hopefully we can win a World Series, and I hope you do enjoy it. Of course, if you do, hit that thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel for new and enjoy the content. And of course, in the comments section, since the trade deadline's approaching, who do you think is going to be the biggest name moved and to what team? I want to see your predictions down below. That's about it. Let's get into today's video. All right, so our whole team's just Joe random. It doesn't really matter. Like, half of them are going to retire at the end of the year. Anyways, I'm assuming the season's going to go poorly, so let's just get through it. We've already lost every single game. Do we even win a game is the big thing. So my whole plan for the rule... Oh, we won a game against the Rangers. I had to pause for that. But my whole plan for this is maybe pick a couple prospects. I can't remember how long the Rule 5 draft goes. I want to say more than 10 rounds. I think it just kind of goes until you, like, fill out your roster. It probably caps at a certain amount of rounds. But I guess it just kind of depends on how many players we lose through retirement as well. So I guess I got to draft kind of like smartly, right? Like, I can't just go pitcher heavy because I can't draft like 20 pitchers, because I can't be like the Angels, right? In the MLB draft, they went 20 rounds, all pitchers. Like, I can't go out and get all pitchers because, you know, then I just can't, because I need to keep some of them in the major league roster. You can't send down Rule 5 picks. So it's going to be interesting to see what we can do. We've won 2 games so far, 3 games now. But maybe we take like a couple good starters now, and then maybe like a few good relievers. Maybe we don't just go crazy with all the picks, even though I know the CPU is going to take some picks for us. So we finished 3 and 159. But yeah, basically what I was trying to say through that whole thing, even though it ended up really jumbled, was we're going to have to be kind of smart with our picks, because we could go some prospects and kind of do the long game. Hopefully they develop and, you know, win a World Series by like season 8, season 9. Or we could try to get the best players possible and try to win right away. It's going to be an interesting one. So, I mean, I'm expecting a lot of central players to be in the tops for like doubles, home runs, things like that, because they played us. I guess not, though. It's interesting. Okay, so Jordan and Franmil. You got Corbin Burns, the MVP on the other side. Interesting. Okay, Dylan Bundy winning Cy Young. Okay. Let's not get too crazy here, but okay, that's interesting. I doubt anybody did really well on our team. I mean, looking at it, oof, whips, ERAs are through the roof. It doesn't look great at all. I'm assuming the offense isn't much better. It seems like everybody hit like a $190, so there's that. So that's not the fun stuff. The fun stuff is the Rule 5 draft. I also need to know how many people are gonna retire. The Mets defeat the Yankees in the World Series. And ooh, that's a good chunk. Holy cow. That's a big chunk of our team. Jeez. Okay, so we shouldn't have any exclusive negotiations. Yeah, we're down to like half an MLB organization, half a AAA organization, and then if we move all our single A to double A, we'll be fine. So ooh, we lost a lot of guys. All right, let's just get to the Rule 5 draft. Ooh, wait, no, I actually need to sign some players to make sure that we at least have enough in the team. So let me do the contracts, and then let's get to the Rule 5 draft. All right, so clearly we're gonna have the first pick, right? So this is kind of an interesting one. Like, who do we go with? Who is someone that, like, I want on the team and like stay on the team? I kind of want this to be like a smart pick that we end up keeping for a while. Like Jordan Yamamoto, is he gonna be good? Are any of these pitchers gonna be good? Do we just try to get a prospect like a Zach Veen, a Valera, someone like that? You know what? George Valera doesn't look too bad already. Yeah, his vision's a little low, but I'm thinking about it. You know what? Let's do it. Let's go with the center fielder. I do want to at least get some pitching though, because I feel like that's going to be a little bit important, and I feel like we might be a little a little bit in trouble if we don't. So like I'm trying to find players who are kind of like in their mid-20s, kind of like a James Bork. There's a reliever for us. So there's a good start. So without making you go through the whole 97 rounds or whatever it is that I go through, let me get through the picks and then I'll show you kind of the recap at the end. All right, let's break down this team. So we've got some interesting characters. We got Zach Brown. You know, okay, 25 years old. We got the knuckleballer Mickey Janis. We'll see how he does. Either really good or most likely really bad. Zach Thompson, formerly of the Cardinals. Cole Franklin, formerly of the Cubs. I don't know where Reese came from, but he's on the team as well. Cole Stewart, obviously with the Cubs now. Zach Warren, Feltman, Hunter Wood, James Bork, Kevin McCarthy, who is a glitch in franchise, and Miguel Castro. I like it. I like it. You know what? It's not going to win the division. We're not going to win a World Series, but baby steps, right? We've got the base. We ended up going like 21 rounds in the Rule 5 draft, and this is kind of what we came up with. Like I said, are we going to be good? Definitely not, but we've got some decent players, I hope. Michael Bush, I'm thinking more long-term. Davey Grullon has played for like 8 different teams this year in real life. We got Mickey Moniak, former #1 overall pick. Hasn't really gone to plan for him. Jose Peraza, I just picked him. Zach Veen, Big Peen Veen. Hopefully in the future he can develop and get really good. Marmolejos, George Valera, more of a long-term idea. Dom T. Williams, kind of a shot in the dark. We'll see what happens with him. Yolmer Sanchez, and our bench of Cannon Smith. And yeah, that's really it. It's unfortunate he doesn't get into the team. I just don't know where he gets into the team. So maybe future first baseman. Maybe for future first baseman. So we'll kind of let this go. We're currently ranked 30th. It's not gonna go great. I know it's not. Like it's gonna go poorly, but it's a good start. Let's get through the season. We won our first game. I don't know how we did it, but it happened. So let's get through the rest of it, because it's not gonna get much better. I know it's not gonna get much better. And we've already won what, almost 10 games. Well, we'll see. 10 games. There it is. 10 games. Check mark. We're making moves. Let's see how the finish. Let's see how the finish seasons. No, let's see how the season finishes. I'm gonna say this season was kind of tainted, so I'm glad we were really bad, because I just completely like oversight on my part that we just didn't have enough pitchers in the team. So you're gonna see some players like Dylan Covey, who were signed just to kind of fill out the roster by the CPU, and a couple other guys. So realistically, what's gonna happen is I'm probably gonna let them all walk, and then what I'll do is I'll try to sign players kind of like this low rated, like the 47 overall category. That way I can kind of keep track of like those guys being really low rated. I know that they won't be part of the team in the future, but the bullpen, you know, kind of as is. You know, you can see he only got to pitch 7 innings because for some reason he got like locked in AAA, and I couldn't do anything there. So it was only pitchers that were signed by the CPU. So Dylan Covey's one, and that's really the only one that really got MLB time. So hopefully, like once we, you know, kind of let those guys go, we bring in some really bad players, we should be okay going forward. But I at least wanted to point that out before we get to like, before you guys start freaking out, like why are there random players that just weren't picked in the Rule 5 draft. So we do have a gold glove. We need to look at the standings really quick though. So you can see 58 and 104. I would assume that's the worst team in baseball. I would be surprised if it wasn't. It is. And quickly looking at the awards, you know, we got a gold glove. Whoop-de-doo. You know, like, yeah, it's great that that person got a gold glove. Yeah, you know, Zach Veen was in the mix for rookie of the year, but like, again, man. So let's just take Dylan Covey out of here. Oh, why? Yeah, just I can't release him. Why okay, why can't I send him down? Send him down. I don't understand it. But so here's our pitching staff. This is what we've got. Mickey Janis. Okay, we might have something. We might have something there. So what's gonna have to happen is we're most likely gonna have to sign like 99% of these guys back, just so that we have a team, right? No one really fills me with too much confidence. Hunter Wood a little bit. Some guys really didn't get a chance to shine either, so that's a little unfortunate. But looking at the team, we do have some pieces. I'm not too upset. I think offensively, I'm gonna look to try to pick up a couple new players. We definitely need a shortstop. Catcher would be really good as well. But like you look at the rest of the guys, you know, there's a couple good ones. For the most part, they're pretty bad. So we definitely need to improve the team. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. So we're gonna have the first pick again, which is good because that means I can just choose whoever I want. I don't have to, like, you know, fight another team for somebody. And exclusive negotiations. How much does he want? 4 a year? I can get someone better. Let's just keep moving forward. Okay. So like I said, players that I could lose. I don't want Dylan Covey back, so we'll just get rid of him, just so that I know. And then, like, all these guys who are like Timmy Mota, Gonsalves, McKinney. Basically, what I'm gonna look to sign are like 50s or basically under 60, because I know I'm not gonna, you know, like, anybody under 60, it's gonna be pretty obvious that they're not part of the Rule 5 draft. So let me get that all sorted. I'm gonna bring back almost everybody, just so that we have players, and that way we kind of have options. I mean, I'm trying to think of who I wouldn't bring back. I think everybody, just to be safe, you know, just to at least have some sort of flexibility if things don't go great. So we'll see what happens, but at least everybody's gonna get a contract offer, and then let's get to the Rule 5 draft. Okay, so I only went 10 rounds this time because I don't want to, like, overdo the team. Like, you know what? I don't want to have, like, a completely new team every single year. But I went for JT Ginn, or Jin Yaxel Rios, who actually looks decent. I mean, I guess you can't really see it, but he looks okay. You know, get some help. Derek Rodriguez. We've got Philip Dial, whatever it is. He's in the team. Will Wilson, new shortstop for us. Brock Burke, I thought for a lefty pitcher, looks not too bad. Corey Lee as a backup catcher. Andrew Kittredge. We've got Philip Irving, and then Blaze Jordan. So I'm really hoping they don't take anybody else. I really hope they don't. They didn't. Okay, great. Okay, so the reasoning behind some of the picks that I did was because I'm thinking about bringing in, or like sending some of the players that we have down, because that way they can develop in the minors, and that way it's like, you know, they have like proper development rather than just being completely thrown into the first team immediately, struggling, potential goes down, overall goes down, things like that. So we'll sign this guy up. He looks pretty good, and everybody's signed up. Perfect. So as we head into the next season, I almost said next round of the playoffs, but that's not even correct. So let me get the team set up. Let me see who I want in the majors and the minors, and we'll go from there. All right, still a pretty bad team. We're ranked 30th, right? But you can see we're making strides, hopefully. I hope we're improving. Some of these players are going to be long-term projects. Obviously, we've got some prospects, and we also sent down like Reese, Zach Brown, Cole Franklin. We also have Zach Warren, Bork, and Feltman. And then obviously you can see the starting rotation here. Everybody's through the Rule 5. Everyone, I'm hoping, kind of starts to develop, or just at least, you know, does well. Offensively, we're still kind of missing at least one more bench bat. But for the most part, the team looks pretty decent. I don't hate it. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. You know what I mean? So hopefully the team continues to develop. You know, I feel like we've got an okay team. We're definitely a last place team. I really wanted to put George Valera in, you know, AAA. I feel like, yeah, we didn't have enough position players, which I could have gone and gotten more position players, which probably would have been the smarter thing. But at the same time, let's just kind of rock with what we have, and we'll go from there. Budget wise, we should be fine. A lot of players I gave like 2-year club options or 3-year club options, so sooner or later they'll end up leaving the team, and we'll replace them with new Rule 5 picks. You know, we'll see how it goes. So let's keep going forward. That's the team. We're ranked 30th for a reason. Let's finish it off. Okay, 62 and 100. That's an improvement. That's an improvement by 4 games. 4 games. You know what? That's okay. That's fine. You know what? I'm okay with that. Yeah, we'll get there, right? We'll get there. Are we the worst team in baseball still? Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That kind of makes sense, right? Like we're just not good. We'll get there though. Some of these young players are going to develop. We've got Blaze Jordan, Zach Veen, JT, Ginn, whatever it is. So like, you know, Blaze Jordan's in the mix for Rookie of the Year, and we're looking solid, right? So taking a look at our bullpen here, Miguel Castro, man. I mean, I gave him a 2-year contract. Maybe I keep him around long term. Kittredge is another guy that I think I want to keep around for at least a couple seasons. And then looking at the rest, you know, mixed results. Hunter Wood, Cole Stewart, and let's see what else we got here. Anybody else that, like, Mickey Janis, like, maybe he's a goon. Maybe he's just a goon. Everybody else is kind of like, Honestly, I might make Zach Thompson a reliever. I know he's got stamina, but like I'm looking at some of his stats and I'm like, maybe he'd thrive in the bullpen, you know? Maybe that's where he'll thrive. So everybody else has been, ooh, actually this guy's actually looking kind of good. We might have to get him into the mix, like as a DH or something. That's kind of also why I picked an AL team, because I was like, we're gonna need a DH. We need that extra bat as much as possible. Everybody else though is oh, I lied. Mickey Moniak, he might be the truth. He might be the truth. But like I said, everybody else has been kind of disappointing. So yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, when we need new players. But let's get to the offseason. Let's see who wins the World Series. The Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks. Really? The Diamondbacks. Let's take a look here. I mean, okay. Okay, those are some good acquisitions. Okay. Let's see here. I definitely want to take this option that I have. Mickey Janis will take that option. Probably going to be his last year, to be honest. I feel like we can replace him. I feel like we can. Do we want to keep Peraza? Between these two, it's kind of a toss-up, right? I feel like I'd rather keep Peraza, though. How much does Peraza want? 3 mil? Let's give him a 3-year deal. 3 mil each year. Miguel Castro, I guess I didn't sign him long term. That is a little bit unfortunate, but I mean, he's one of our better relievers. We gotta lock him up at least, right? Like we can't just let him go. So that's gonna be an issue. Arbitration. I mean, I'm not really sold on any of these players, to be honest. I'd rather just get new ones. I mean, we can offer him arbitration. We'll keep him around. But outside of that, like, I'm okay just replacing everybody in this group here. So we'll need 4 new players. We'll give everybody a contract here, and then we'll just add new players in the Rule 5 draft. All right, first pick again, and probably some of you guys are looking to like be like, hey, can I see some of the picks? All right, let's go through this one pretty quickly. I mean, this guy's been chilling here, and I'd rather just go with Corey Lee for now. Let's just rock with him. He looks decent. I'm interested there. Ooh, that might be the move. Christian Arroyo, he looks okay. Perdomo, Nova, there's some good picks there. Is there anybody that's like really stands out in the outfield? That'd be nice. No. I guess we could use a starter. I mean, looking at these guys, we have okay starters, but we don't have like a good starter. So like, do we go, or do we need, we need bullpen. Yeah, that's been kind of our issue. 33-year-old Scott Oberg would be cool, but realistically probably not the best option. So let's go with maybe Joey Gerber. Control's a little low, but like I'm intrigued. Let's go Joey Gerber. Let's give him a shot. So there's our first one. I know reliever, first round, not the smartest move, but we'll go there. And then next up, maybe Yolki Cespedes. We don't necessarily need an outfielder. I feel like infield's a little bit of our downfall. So if we get a good infielder, that'd be nice. But like, I'm looking at it, not many good ones. We do have to replace Marmolejos, so let's get this Castellanos, and then I guess maybe an infielder, and then maybe like another reliever or something. So what infielders do we have? Like, he looks okay. I think a shortstop though is like kind of the big thing. And we don't necessarily, I just don't like any of these options. They're kind of bad. So do we go with the younger guy? Let's go Fermin. Let's see how that goes. And then let's look like 2 relievers. And I think that might be it. Maybe like 5 picks for this season. I think that might be it for us this year. Who is this? Eric Swanson. I'm interested for sure. Last pick, I think. Unless something like is like someone's just like hanging out for way too long and like just should be picked up. Like I'm seeing some young names that like I'm definitely kind of like, ooh, they could be pretty good. Like I saw someone like 70 control. Like that's That's pretty good. Like that might be like the new just finesse pitcher that we need. Helps us out. So I lied there. We're gonna go one more reliever. Nick Nelson, no. Anybody down here? Maybe Zach Little. I'm down. All right, that might be it. I think we've got position players sorted. I did let go of a couple though, so let's just get one more just to be safe. Let's go with who looks like a good pickup? I don't know. I'm not liking any of these, to be honest. So like, do I just ruin a pick and not, like, you know what I mean? Is it worth just wasting a pick to get somebody just to get somebody? I don't know if that's really worth it. So I think I'm just gonna pass. Actually, I'm gonna get an outfielder because I feel like this guy definitely deserves to be kind of like that DH. He's been doing really well. So let's pick up Yoelqui Cespedes and let's call it a draft there. I really hope they don't draft anybody else for us because I really like the picks that we did. So let's see. They didn't. Perfect. Okay. Let's get to the start of the season and let's see what happens. Okay, here's how we line up this year. I mean, this is just going to be a grind. This is one of those where it's just like, we just got to hope players develop. We got to hope players get good. We got to hope some good players slip to us in the Rule 5 draft. Yes, I could have just gotten all the top prospects and just kind of simmed 10 years. And by the time they're all like 28 years old, in their prime 99 overall, we would have been good. But that defeats the whole purpose. I'm trying out new things. I'm trying to win with some odd players and see how it works. It probably won't work. You're probably wondering where Zach Veen is. I'm going to let him develop in AAA this year. I want to see how he develops. I feel like giving him one full season in AAA, just get those stats up in the 70s, probably the best bet. Honestly, probably should do that for like, who else has been kind of struggling? George Valera. Probably should do that for George Valera as well. Yes, it like takes away one of their, what's it called, options, but realistically, probably the best bet. Same thing for him and anybody else that's like really young, probably Corey Lee too. But let's just I don't even know who's on the 40 man that I can call up. There's so many Joe Randoms that I don't even know. There's also some pitchers that are in AAA that I feel like probably the best bet just to let them hang out in AAA. Ooh, I can add some of these guys to the 40 man and get them called up. Our 40 man's full. Uh-oh, that's not good. So who's on the 40 man that we can call up and fill out the team? Let's see. I don't really want to call up any. I guess we can just remove some of these guys. I doubt they're gonna get picked up by a team, so we should be safe. And then that way I can add a couple position players and we're good to go. And that'll be the only moves. There we go. Boom. He gets called up to the majors. And you're probably thinking, I'm tanking. Of course I'm tanking. I want the best pick in the Rule 5 draft. I want them on the team. Of course I'm going to tank. That makes the most sense, right? So let me add a couple guys to the squad. That way we can have a full farm system of pitchers because that's always what I'm lacking. And that's it. You've seen the team. You see what we're looking like. Let's get into it. 57 to 105, we took a couple steps back, and that's okay. That's what I figured. We kind of did tank this year, let some of those prospects develop in AAA. I'm okay with that. I did notice some players were actually doing very, very well. I'm excited. We are easily the worst team in baseball. Honestly, I'll show you the awards really quickly. Jordan, doing his usual 900 home runs a season. It's just what he does. I don't know why. Nick Lodolo's a Cy Young winner at the age of 24. Impressive, I would say. I mean, Tarek Screwball's in the mix. I mean, what is going on with this save? Who is AJ Berry? What is going? William Chung? Isn't that the guy from American Idol? Oh, what's his? Is it? I don't think it is. Is it? No. Who was? Oh, what's his name? William Hung. That's his name, not Chung. William Hung. If you guys don't know, look it up. It's ridiculous. Anyways, let's focus on the important things. He's like the shebang guy. If you don't know, you just look it up. It'll make your day. Here we go. We got Cole Stewart, Zach Thompson, Cole Franklin. I mean, Joey Gerber. Ooh. Zach Little. Okay, Eric's. I mean, I feel like we've got a bullpen. Don't look at this. But like, Who else was part of the mix? Kittredge had a really good year. Any pitchers down here? Okay, Mickey Janis probably done. I saw a 5 ERA there. I don't like the looks of that. Cole Reagans, not terrible. He's going up. I like that. JT Ginn, solid. Burke, solid. I'm starting to pick up on some names that I think are probably the best bet for us. Looking at his season here, I think bullpen's probably the move for him. I just think it is. I think I'm going to make him a bullpen arm this offseason. And then looking at the rest of the team, like Zach Veen's already up to a 78. Look at his attributes. They went up. So like we could probably get one more year in the minors for him. I think he's good enough to get in the majors this coming season. Or if I really want to be stingy, we could throw him in the minors again. Same thing with Blaze Jordan. Maybe let him develop in the minors a little bit more. I mean, I think we just got to be patient with some of our picks. Mickey Moniak, why did you have to fall down? No, this guy fell down too. No. Ooh. Will Wilson though. I like seeing that. Everybody else is really letting me down here. Really letting me down. I'm not gonna lie. So let's see who wins the World Series. I mean, we're in season like what, 4 already? We're not even close to the postseason. This is tough. This is tough for sure. So what's he at? 78. I'll take it. Yeah, let's pick it up. And yeah, let's pick it up. I like, might as well, right? Especially if we can't find like other good players, you know what I mean? Like it's probably the best bet to have them into the team. So now we kind of need to start being a little bit selective with the players that we have, right? Like we need to kind of figure out who is actually going to make the team. Who do I want in the majors? Who do I want us to lead us to victory? Okay, so I think Derek Rodriguez needs to go. I just don't think he's going to get good realistically, right? So he's probably out. Mickey Janis, he's probably out too. So looking at these options here, I feel like we could keep these guys. These guys are good to keep. Those are fine. You know, looking at the relievers, I feel like we might as well just keep everybody. You know, Miguel Castro becomes a free agent, not this season, but the one after. I think that's what it is. Might as well keep all our relievers, and then position players. I think Davey Grullon goes. I think we try to find somebody else, and then I just think we try to keep finding bats. I think that's another thing that's holding us back too. So let's try to bring back all the pitchers. Let's get to the draft now. All right, I was going to look for bats. This guy's too good to pass up. Spencer Schwallenbach. I mean, he's 78 overall. Control's good. Like, his per nines look really solid. There's some other good pitchers, too. Like, Scott Oberg's still there. Jalen Beeks. But, like, this guy looks way too good to pass up. All right, offensive bats. Perfect. Okay, the player I wanted is not taken. So, where... Ooh, wait. No, he was. I think he was actually taken right there. Anthony Volpe. Yeah, he was kind of in my like potential picks. I kind of want to take an outfielder. I want Tirso Ornelas, but the thing is, like, we don't need any more outfielders. Like, I feel like that's kind of like the area where we're kind of okay. I feel like our infield is where we're really struggling, and I'm looking at these infielders. That power interests me. 73 power versus lefties, 74 power versus righties, but he's 30, which again is not terrible, but like, I don't know. Ooh, Toribio. Can you play multiple positions? You can't. What about Jordan Walker? He can play left field. That's being ambitious, but I mean, I might have to do it. Fry looks pretty good. Contact versus lefties, so maybe just like a guy versus lefties to go to. So let's take him. I still think we need just an absolute unit in just on the offensive thing, and that's what's killing us. There just really aren't any crazy good offensive bats, right? Like we've got okay players, but nothing like too crazy. So man, I'm trying to see, is there like anybody that really sticks out? I mean, there's maybe Tirso Ornelas. Let's give him a shot. 65, 71. We go with him instead. He's only good versus lefties, so let's go Tirso Ornelas, and then I think that might be it. I mean, maybe a starter. Maybe there's a really good starter available still. Oh, I guess I can't pick any more players. So there's the draft. We've got a full roster. So I guess we are gonna have to start to pick who who to get rid of, and like kind of start being a little bit picky with our players. So all right, that's the off season, that's the draft. Only 4 players this time. I mean, we still got a lot of money to play with, so like I'm not really worried about that. Renew his contract, boom. Let's get some coaches, let's sort out this team. Another 30th ranked season, but we're getting there. I'm gonna rock an extra pitcher this season. I want to see how it goes. It might end up working out for us, and it might end up backfiring. It's just like certain players are starting to hit their contract usages, and by those 2 players I mean, or their contract options, not usages. Is that even a word? Usages? Yeah, that's right. But Bork, Warren, there we go. And then when you take a look at the rest, like we've got a couple others. So relievers, I think we're okay on relievers going forward. I think now we need to start being a little picky with our bullpen. Starters, I feel like we could, you know, add a couple once things start to get a little bit better. And then definitely infield. I feel like that's kind of our big issue. I'm still waiting for Blaze Jordan to get a little bit better. Same thing with Zach Veen. I'm also going to start to get a little bit pickier with my outfielders because we have too many. Like Ornelas, Veen, Dom T. Williams, Valera, Moniak, Cespedes. We just got too many, right? So I'm trying to be picky about that. I'm trying to see like what we can do with this team. Like, is Cole Stewart a guy that needs to start? At the same time, he's not really doing much with this long relief role. He's throwing quite a few innings too. So like, I feel like we've got an okay starting staff. We've got a pretty atrocious offensive lineup, and that's definitely what's hurting us, this lineup. So we got to start picking offensive players in the draft. So yeah, was this season 5? I don't even know anymore. I think this, yeah, season 5. Fingers crossed it goes well. 72-90. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm definitely gonna turn things around next season. We weren't the worst team in baseball this year. Okay, all right. We were actually like what, the 4th worst in the AL, so that's an improvement. And then when you take a look at the NL, I mean, we took some strides up. We definitely moved up some places in the world. Jordan doing crazy things, Fran Mill doing crazy things, and yet he's in AAA. That's wild. I don't understand that. Players are going crazy with different teams now. And do we have any rookie of the year contenders? No, Anthony Volpe. Man, maybe I should have went with him instead. He's up to an 81. Dang. Okay. I wonder who's going to be available in the off season for us. But yeah, I'm definitely going to start kind of. Oh, whoa. No. Don't advance. I completely forgot to look at our team. Ooh, that would have been bad. David Fry was in the lineup versus lefties. He can also play catcher. Huh. Pretty good season. Ornelas, good season. Veen came up a little bit. Got some at-bats. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Mickey Moniak. He's improving. He's still 26, right? Arbitration for another year. I think this guy's got to go. Like, he is getting better. I don't know. I'll think about it. We just got to start getting picky. Like him, he's got to go. Yes, he's hitting 22 home runs, but I feel like we're going to get better players. So, like, is Valera, he's not doing it. We gotta start figuring out what we want to do with this team. So who's down here? Fermin, meh. Yolki, a potential though. 31 home runs and they sent him down. He's got to get called up. He's got to be in the team next year for sure. Okay, all right. I'm starting to figure out what we're gonna do with this team. Let's see here. He's improving, but like kind of not improving. Miguel Castro got sent down, so we're not going to call him back. Kittredge is starting, but he's going down, so probably not going to bring him back either. Zach Thompson, how did you do this year? Didn't pitch at all in the majors, but he's improving, right? And I made him a reliever like I said I was going to, so there is that. Looking at our starters, could definitely use some better starters for sure. Okay, so that's something we got to keep in mind. Yikes, a lot of high ERAs. Our bullpen though, man, okay, this guy not so much. Like that's actually a huge disappointment. But the bullpen's pretty good. Okay, so no bullpen arms. Don't go after any relievers. Maybe a starter, actually definitely a starter or two, and then some infield. That's the big thing. So Brock Burke, 29. The option, $2 million, like I feel like that's something we got to take. And then we'll just, what's his contract options looking like? We got 1 more year we can use. All right, we'll pick this one up as well. Let's get into the off season, like further into the off season. Arbitration, he's got to go. There's just no point in keeping him. He's not really putting up offensive numbers that I like. But I'm going to let Kittredge go as well. So T. Williams, Kittredge, they're going. And then let's get to the draft. All right, 6th pick. Let's see. Anybody crazy get drafted before us? He looks pretty good. Yeah, he looks pretty good. Okay, offensive players. We got a lot of Joe Randoms. That's okay. If they want Joe Random, they can take him. Let's see here. So outfield currently is going to be like what? Moniak, Valera, and Bean. I think that's going to be it. I didn't bring back that Cannon guy. Shortstop has actually not been too bad. Like, it hasn't been great, right? But like, not a priority. Third base, we've got Blaze Jordan. I mean, these guys look pretty good too, though. These guys look pretty good too. Like the contact numbers, those are hard to ignore. Second base, Michael Bush has been pretty disappointing. So like, I'm not saying he's safe. First baseman, Bryce Ball. Okay. Catcher is, we do need a backup, but I did say starter. So let's see what we got here. Anybody that like really stands out? You know what? Let's take Jared Schuster. I think so. What about Bolaños? How's he looking? Not great. Pardinho. The walks per 9 worry me, but like 68 control becomes one of our. Ooh, this is tough. Man, how is our starters again? 4, 4, 3. I don't know. I think Pardinho would be probably like the best bet out of them all, even though his walks per 9 are low. So let's go with him. I did want a starter. Now let's get some offensive bats. Let's get some help offensively. So second base, I guess we could take a shortstop, move him to second base. That's an option. Luis Toribio, he looks decent. I'm intrigued by him. Let's see. Anybody else that just like mashes the baseball? He's still there. Ooh, oh man, he's like 31. That's the issue. But you know, maybe that's what we need. Maybe we just need like some. Let's take him. Let's see what happens. You know what? Yeah, let's see what happens. What's the worst that happens? He sucks. We already suck, so it doesn't really matter, right? And then I guess we could use. We don't need an outfielder. We've already got 5, so I think that might be it. Oh, catcher. Let's just get a backup catcher. Just to have a backup catcher. So let's go Carter Jensen. And then I think that might be it. Unless some crazy starter that I missed is still available. But I doubt that's the case. All right, I can't even make any more selections. Anyways, doesn't matter. Those are our selections for this season. So hopefully it works out. All right, JT, we got Brock, Cole Franklin, Reese, and Eric Pardinho. Reagans, Gerber, Little, Warren, Wood, Bork, and Swanson. I just released Miguel Castro. No point in keeping him. And then we're slowly getting there. I need some like freakishly good players to start showing up. Otherwise, we're gonna be in some serious trouble. Down here we've got Michael Bush. He's just not good hitting. Pedro Castellanos is down here as well. And then pitching wise, you know, there's gonna be a few names that like probably should be down here. They're just not good enough right now. So I'm gonna fill out the rest of the team just because we need more pitchers clearly, and we'll go from there. So that's the team. Again, we're ranked 30th. Things aren't going too great. I need a good season. All right, so 79 and 83. That's a huge improvement, especially since last year we were 72 and 90. I mean, we're moving up, and I was looking at like the standings. We're competing, right? Like we're 2 games out. In the wild card, we're 5, but you know that makes sense, right? So we're definitely moving up. We're definitely becoming a contender. It's just World Series is probably still pretty far away. Like it just is. There's just no way we're gonna be able to turn this thing around and get that close. Like it's gonna be tough. Like I'm gonna be here all day. Like that's just how it's gonna be. And as much as I would love to be here all day, I can't do that. So Cole Reagans, I mean, I'm not saying I'm gonna quit like right off the rip of getting postseason baseball, but I want to see what we can do with this team for sure. I do. So let's. But I just can't guarantee we're getting a World Series because that might be impossible with this team unless I sit here for 47 seasons and keep simming through. So I do like what I'm seeing. Like I definitely think we've got like a really strong team starting to form here. You know, we've got some good relievers. Okay, maybe Joey Gerber doesn't come back. I don't know. He's on arbitration, so it's not like it's the worst situation. We've got some really good starters too. Fermin got sent down, and I only put him up against lefties, so he's probably out the door. David Fry got sent down as well. Okay. Let's take a look at this team here. Michael Bush, 1 for 2 this season. Ornelas, you know, not as good as he was last year, but limited appearances, so like it's kind of tough to judge him. And there's that. So Mickey Moniak becomes a free agent. Like, he's actually not bad, right? Like, he's actually doing pretty well as a leadoff guy. 363 on base percentage. It comes down to how much money he wants. Valera is still 25. He's improving. I'd like to keep on it, like keep a hold of him. So I'm going to see if I can get him to an extension. Same thing with Veen. I want to see if I can get him to an extension. He's going to be great. Blaze Jordan, I think we can find a spot for him in the team too. Rondon, not terrible. Maybe keep him as like a platoon guy. Will Wilson. We'll see how he does. Yo, Yoki Cespedes. I think we found our off-field. Oh, man. How are we going to... Veen, Valera, Moniak. Maybe Valera becomes the flex guy, and then Cespedes takes over. I don't know, man. It's tough. I feel like outfield we're set. We need to figure out the middle infield. That's kind of where the question marks lie. And then we can find some... I think we need, like, maybe just... We just need, like, that ace. We don't have an ace. The bullpen's getting the job done. We need something, right? Like, something's just missing, right? How has he been? He's slowly improved. He's one of our better relievers. We got to take the option. Hunter Wood. I'll take... Can I get one more year? 33, though. You know what? If I can get one more year, because, like, who knows? This could be a crazy year that something happens. Peraza, I'm going to let go. We're just not using him. You know, like, should he be playing? Maybe. How much does he want? Too much? I don't... 5 mils, not a lot. Let's go 2 years. We'll go... Yeah, we'll do something like that. Zach Warren. 75 innings. This was his, like, first year that we gave him a shot, so let's take that option. Durbin Feltman's not really doing much for me. I'm going to let him walk, so... That might be it. Yeah, that's it. That should be it. If we don't sign those guys, I'm not gonna stress. I can let them walk. Arbitration. Who's not coming back? Cole Stewart. Michael Bush. I gotta keep him. He's still too. I don't know, man. Actually, I'm gonna let Michael Bush go. I feel like we could use that spot somewhere else. Gerber. He's going down. I might still keep him though for another year, just as like a backup option. And then Fermin's probably going to go, and I think everybody's going to stay, and then contracts, let's keep everybody. All right, hopefully this is the year. I like it. It's got to be, right? So, okay. Well, this is unfortunate. I was hoping there was going to be someone like insane, and it's looking like things are getting a little picked clean. So like we're going to need... What do we need? Oh, I do need a middle infielder, but like no one's really... I mean, this guy looks decent. You know, 70-70 for versus righties, which... Ooh, I might just take him just to have that bat. Like, yeah... I don't need the outfielders, but like they're there. You know what I mean? Like Sully Matias. Okay. Let's see here. What... I mean, is it best to take the younger guy, or is it like, let's just take this guy because like he could be good? Okay, let me see. What's this guy? Okay, let's take him. I'm assuming that Hummel guy is gonna stick around. The thing is, I did keep Fermin instead of Will Wilson. I just kind of liked... They were basically the same. Fermin's a little younger. Was actually... No, they're the same age. Fermin was cheaper. That's why I kept him. So, I mean, like... I'm just not, like, 74... Like, 74 contact. Like, is it good, right? Like, let's get this guy in. He's got the contact numbers. That's really what we're lacking, just contact. We all are also lacking power. Like, we just don't have any of that either. Like, Matt Thaiss could solve that. I mean, realistically, these two guys really aren't doing much. They do have contract options as well. Did I give Peraza a contract? I did. Huh. Okay. Hold on. One. I think we can fit Theis in the team. I think we can. And then maybe as pitcher. I think we got one more choice. A pitcher maybe? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually. Bullpen. Ooh, hold on. Ah, man, this is tough. Who was bad last year? Who was bad last year? Nobody. Gerber. That's really it. I gotta go with what we already have. We gotta stick with it. This is good. This is good. Yeah, we're gonna leave it as is. I don't want anybody. Don't choose anybody. That's the team. All right, we have our first extensions. We have George Valera. George Valera. Oof, for 15 million for the next 5 years, and then the other one was JT for about 17 mil for the next 5 years, and then you can see our picks here. So yeah, that's the team. We've got some new faces. I'm hoping this works out, right? Like this is. I'm really hoping this is the team. I'm actually gonna flip those guys and maybe bring him up too. So we've actually got a decent team starting to form. I'm actually rocking an extra pitcher just because I feel like that's the right move. Maybe, I don't know. Like I don't know anymore. Like that's really what it comes down to. I don't know anymore. Like I feel like we've got an okay team, but then I look at it and I go, man, is this an okay team? Like is this team good enough to win, right? I don't know if it is. I really don't. He definitely needs to be up here. So let's see. It's just like no one's really outstanding. Like that's another thing. Like nothing really stands out to me and I go, dang man, that's a good pitcher. Dang man, that's a really good player. Just nothing really stands out. So let's see how it goes. We're still ranked 30th. We almost made the postseason last year. So I mean, like, hopefully it can't get worse. All right, 86 and 76. I'm taking this as a dub. Like whatever happens this postseason, this is the final season. Like what are we at? 7 seasons in, technically 6 because like the first season didn't really count. But like, whew, especially since I want to get this video out today. Don't got much time left. I want to make sure I can get it out today. We're calling that a dub right there. 86 and 76. 5 games above the division, or second place in the division. I mean, we're still not even a good team, right? Like that, we're still like just a team that like we just got lucky. I feel like that's really what it comes down to. Like we're not really leading the league. I don't even think we've ever had a league leader with this team. Like that's one thing to take into consideration. Like we're in 2027. We're 7 years into the future. Some players like aren't even in the league anymore, right? Like Baez is 34. That's what that said. 34. Pete Alonso 32. Like Juan Soto's 28. Like that's how far into the future we are, that we've got players starting to like actually age and become like the prime when they're like Juan Soto's prime Juan Soto right now, right? Like that's wild to think about. Like that's how far into the future we are. So we've got 2 considerations for rookie of the year. And I mean, if I keep going, eventually like my team will just be good enough because players start to decrease. Players from the draft really aren't showing up or like improving or anything. So let's see here. Zach Thompson, really strong in this long relief role. Not so much Reese. We've got Joey Gerber, who 5 innings pitched. Solid. I'll take it. Zach Warren was pretty identical to last year. James Bork was decent. Hunter Wood sucked. Zach Little was really good. Spencer Schwellenbake, whatever. I can't speak. And then back to Zach Thompson. So who was sent down? Eric Swanson. I mean, he was good, but I could see why they sent him down. A little worried that he's gonna fall off and be absolutely garbage. So I understand why they did that, but like at the same time, I don't like it. If anything, I'd rather do like have him up and then Hunter Wood down because he struggled, but he only pitched 15 innings, so maybe not. Maybe not. Was there anybody else that was like really, really bad? Like him? The thing is, like, I'd rather have that extra pitcher. You know, you might always get in trouble. You never know what's gonna happen. I think Swanson needs to go down. I don't know why I'm making this so difficult. Swanson definitely needs to stay down. All right, lineup time. Tirso Ornelas apparently got no at-bats this year. I know he was in AAA, but like he got called up. Where's his at-bats? Corey Lee's still improving, but like more of a backup guy. Jose Rondon, decent. Fermin, not great. I don't know why I kept him. And then Cole Ragan. So let's take a look here. Mickey Moniak. Just didn't do it. Just didn't do it. Didn't do it. Valera was decent. Definitely took a step up. We got Veen, who's killing it with 33 home runs. 28 for Blaze Jordan. Cespedes is still putting up really good numbers. Love to see that. We've got Matt Theis, who, not great. Cameron Cawley, Richie Hummel, Carter Jensen, and then back to the top. So realistically, like, team's really not that great. Team's really just not doing it. Not doing it. So let's figure this out. See if we can do anything. See how we do. I mean, we made the postseason. That's like that's one victory in itself. We don't have a full lineup apparently. Which lineup is not full? Who's this? First base? How can we reorder this? Let's do that. Take out Theis, and then we'll go. Ooh, who's good versus lefties? Ornelas. We can do that. Flip those two. I think that's how we're gonna have to do that, and then we'll throw him here, and then flip those guys. He can't play a second position. He used to be a shortstop. I made him a second baseman. That's why that's the case. Huh. Oh, just flip those two. That works perfectly. All right, cool. He doesn't hit lefties very well, so maybe Rondon comes in. All right, we'll do that. Let's see how this goes. Game 1 we lose. Game 2 we win though. This is a big one. We gotta win. We win. Pardinho. All right, this is for all the marbles to keep our season alive. Can we do it? We're gonna go with Cole Franklin. Actually had a pretty decent year. Let's give it to him. Let's give it to him. He had a good year. We gotta ride the hot hand. We just need the offense to show up. Blaze Jordan gives us a 2-0 lead. Perfect. Love to see it. Looking at their team, some new names, some old names, some names that have come up through the system. Like I'm saying, 7 years into the future, a lot can change. A lot's gonna change. I mean, I don't even know if, like, what is it? They have Bregman. Zach Veen goes deep, but we'll take a look at their team again. But like, hold on. When we get to Bregman, I want to see like how old Bregman is. Like, get me to Bregman. I want to see how old he is. So okay, there's another home run. We're like, Bregman is 33. Like, we're at that point of the franchise. So like, I feel like it's just, unless we want to be here for 17 years, I feel like it's probably just best to call it here. Okay, we're up 7-0. Let's get moving through this a little bit. Let's see. Can we get through this inning? Perfect. Okay, we'll take him out here. We'll just go like Warren. 1-run scores. That's okay. If Warren can close this out, perfect. All right, cool. We are gonna be taking on the Red Sox. Okay, perfect. And it actually lines up perfectly with the start of the rotation. We lose our first 2 and that one. So it comes down to this. Thaddeus Ward. Ooh, I mean, like, even if we win this is one of those that's just gonna be like, we're fighting such an uphill battle. Like, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be really, I mean, look at that team too. Franmil, like that Marcelo Myers probably good at this point. Pache, Verdugo, Dahlbeck. Like, this is a squad, right? Like, this Jeter Downs is on the team too. Like, we know how good the Red Sox can be with their farm system and like the young players that they have. Like, this is gonna be a tough match. Like, yeah, we're up 1-0. Bases loaded. Let's play small ball. Let's get the run in. Let's bring in a couple more. Okay, now we're making it look easy, huh? Like, why couldn't we do this the first couple games of the series? You know what I mean? Like, where was this the first couple games of the series? But like, yeah, Cole Franklin's just like the best pitcher in the game. Like, that's just what it comes down to. Can I get 8? Okay. Got a little greedy there. I'm gonna take him out. 9th inning. We've got a crazy lead, so let's just go with Gerber. 1, 2, 3. Okay, a home run's allowed, but that's okay. I mean, like, why couldn't you do that, you know, like any other game of the series? Why did you have to wait till elimination game when, you know, everything's against us? I mean, we'll go half inning there. We're down 2-0 already, so like, that's just not a great start. But 4 innings in that inning, that's huge. I'm gonna get greedy. That's it for him. It's 5-0. We'll take him out. Let's go with, where are we at? Righty. Let's go Gerber. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that's not good. 2, 3 maybe. All right, perfect. Let's see if we can get a run back. Gerber gets out of that. All right, we'll take him out. We'll go 8th inning to Little. 1, 2. Okay, we get out of that. Can we get a run here? Maybe. No. Okay. All right, let's bring in our closer. If he blows it, I mean, like, we're screwed. He doesn't, If we do this, we get this comeback, this is going to be absolutely insane. I think we're going to be up to our first pitcher, right? Ooh, Cole Ragans. Deal. Sounds good. All right, let's see how we do. 0-0, 1-0. I know it doesn't show who got the run. We're down 2-1 now. But like, just to kind of speed it up, keep it moving. I mean, we're up 4-2. If we can get, okay, we'll take him out here. Let's not get greedy. Let's go with Bork. Home run there. That's not ideal. That's not ideal, man. No more runs. We gotta tack on a couple. 1 run isn't safe. Like, I just don't feel safe with that. I mean, 8th inning now. I would have really liked to run there. Little, shut it down, please, please, please. No. All right, we got to get that run back right here. A double. He's out there for you, Valera. An error. Big Peen Veen strikes out. That's not ideal. Wood. A single. Stolen base. That means it's over. Like, ooh, they didn't get it in. Okay. A walk. Perfect. A strikeout. Matt Dice. That's a big boy home run right there. All right, we saved it. Schwellenbach. I need you to shut it down. Dude, are we really about to do this? Are we really about to do the reverse sweep? Is this how it's gonna go down? Like, this is a lot. I don't know if I can handle this. Pardinho got absolutely rocked last time, so I'm gonna say no. That's just probably not a good start. 3-0. That's probably it for him. Yeah, that's definitely it for him. Let's go Reese, and hopefully things don't get out of hand. Where's the offense, guys? Adam Kloffenstein, it can't be that good. Like, he just can't be, right? Where's the offense? Blaze is out. Cespedes, okay, brings us within 2. A walk. Is this the inning? Is this the inning? It could be. It could be. It might be a ground out. That's okay. We're back within 1. That's huge. Ooh, versus the lefty. Oh, they're gonna bring in a righty though. A walk. Big Peen Veen singles. Blaze Jordan doesn't even move him. All right, we got to play small ball here. Okay, somehow that works out. I'm still gonna play small ball. Get the run in, and then that's perfect. We'll go to Little once again. He's been our 8th inning guy. That's not ideal, but he gets out of it. Huge. Then Carter Jensen. That is big. I mean, let's do it, Schwellenbach. Shut it down. Shut it down. Please shut it down. Please shut it down. Please shut it down. Holy cow. How are we in the World Series right now? How are we in the World Series right now? I need to see my pitcher stamina. I don't even know who's who anymore. Okay, so I need Cole Franklin to be at the top. Perfect. I don't know how this has happened. This is insane. All right, so I need Franklin, Ragans, JT, and then Burke. I think that should work out, right? Yep. All right. Against the Cardinals, let's do it. Come on. Right here. Pardinho, I need you. You lose. All right, I'm going into this one. This is for all the marbles. Might as well do it. This video is going to be like 9 hours long. Cole Franklin, clearly the best pitcher in baseball. I just need the offense to be there. I mean, Blaze Jordan, bring him in. Veen flies out. Ooh, man, come on. Don't do that to me. Xander's on the Cardinals. Like, what? This team's weird, all right? Lourdes, I mean, Hap's on the team. That scares me. He's usually pretty good in franchise. We're going to play small ball here. Bring in the run. Might as well do that. Fielder's choice. Great. No. Runner was thrown out. Cole Franklin. All right. Tie game. That's okay. He gets on base. A walk. That's a good start. Strikeout. A double play. Are you kidding me? Really? Alrighty. Strikeout and a ground out. All right, I got too greedy. Lefty. Let's go Warren. A walk. A lefty walk. You can't do that. That's just not good. Move the runners over, guys. That's all I need you to do. A single, and then versus the righty, I can't. I gotta go Bork, and he gets out of the inning. All right, we got 2 innings. If we score, we can shut it down. We just need the run. A triple. Corey Lee, please. That's not ideal at all. Runner was thrown out. That is huge, by the way. We get out of that. 9th inning. This is where we score. Oh, no. I let the pitcher hit. Oh, I even knew he was coming up too. I just got too anxious. Fielder's choice. All right. Shut it down here. Matt Beatty, pinch runner. So lefty, lefty, lefty. All right, pitching change. Let's go to a lefty. Ooh, our lefties are so tired. Ooh, that's not good. I guess we go little then. Caught stealing. That's actually a big out. A double though. A walk. A strikeout. A fly out. Perfect. All right, 10th inning. Let's do something here. Like a bunch of runs. Fielder's choice and a fly out. Okay, we're still going. Pitching change. A ground out. We're gonna pinch hit. We're gonna go Thaiss. He's gonna hit a home run or ground out. Same thing, right? Wood. I mean, we still have one more game, so like even if we lose, we still have the chance, but that's huge. Ground out wasn't big. Zach Veen, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Schwellenbach, do your job. 1, 2, 3 inning. There it is. There it is. Rule 5 draft complete. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Veen, World Series MVP. Cespedes, playoff MVP. It's been done and conquered. Cole Franklin, give that man whatever money he wants. He was the real MVP. Killed it. Raggins, whatever it was, he killed it too. Bullpen, what do we got here? Reese did well. What else? I mean, the bullpen held it down. The bullpen and Schwellenbach, that guy killed it too. Offensively, what do we got? Veen, obviously. Cespedes. Thaiss wasn't too bad either. I mean, we did it. We did it. That's all that matters. It's over. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoyed the content. And of course, in the comment section, who's that big name getting traded? Let me know down below. Rule 5 draft completed. We even won a World Series. I don't know how we did it, but we did it. Catch you in the next one. Peace.